going. Keep going.
Oh, he's
keep going.
about to poo. He's about to poo.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
He's about to poo.
Let's let him go.
On the carpet?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Thank God.
Ew.
He hasn't gone. I haven't seen him go, and I think Billy was lying to me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude.
See, I told you he was backed up.
Get it out.
Hey. I knew he had to go.
Don't.
Ew,
dude,
dude.
get it off the table.
What the
Wipe it
fuck?
off. It's not on the table. It's on the paper towel.
No, ew, dude. Throw it out.
You think I'm gonna keep it?
It's disgusting. I can't believe you put that on the table.
I didn't put the shit on the table. I put the paper
You
towel.
did.
It doesn't matter.
You did.
On the paper towel.
You put the shit on the table.
No one's eating off this table. His dirty feet are on the table. There's probably dirtier shit on there.
That
At
was
least it was dry.
that was disgusting.
His dump. That was a big shit. That was like half his body.
Yeah, because he eats clean.
He has
Because I make my own food.
He has no fucking pond silt dumps coming out.
No, I make my own dog food.
Ugh.
I'll make it for you if you want.
Can I eat it out of a bowl?
Here's little bowls I have for him. Yeah.
Anyway,
clean.
oh, don't bite the thing. Anyway, we're here on Out and About. The dog just took a dump. It's Tuesday, December 17th. And that's today's show. It's pretty much it. How was your weekend? I haven't seen you.
Not well. I had a mental breakdown.
Okay. Do you want to talk about it?
No, I don't.
Should we guess what it was?
No.
Kidding.
It's death related. I had a death in the family.
Oh.
It's
the death of your former gender?
Yeah, I wish. I don't remember what happened. I stayed in. I had to stay in.
That's nice to stay in, though.
Well, I've been staying in.
You've been had in.
Well, the thing is, I have no desire to go anywhere.
It's fine. It's called
I
getting
have the
older.
dog, and it's like it's more work than it's worth to have to like go out, either get a sitter or find someone, or go out for a little bit, and then have to worry about getting home to him, and then it's just like there's not many people I care to be around. I don't feel like
You have it too tight. It's not going to turn.
I play with your ball. He's not going to pierce through it. It's fine.
She's piercing queen. Whatever. Yeah, I hear you. It's nice to not go out.
But I did watch movies. I say, and I watched a new show. Great show until I spoiled it. It's called. It stars Ray Romano.
Oh, my
And
mom
Phoebe.
was watching that. It's like the Dove or something?
And Phoebe from Friends. No, it's called Good. No Hard Feelings. Or no. I have to Google it. Sorry, let me start this over
let
again.
Vinny Google it.
And Matt Rogers stars in it.
Oh, very nice.
It's in Abby Abrams stars in it.
This?
No Hard Feelings. Is that what it's called? No. It's on Netflix. It's Lisa Kudrow, Netflix, Google. No Good Deed. No Good Deed. This is the show. So I binge watched this. It is exactly what I needed. It's a comedy. It's a dark comedy. It stars Lisa Kudrow and
Ray
Romano. It has Abby from Broad City in it. It has Linda from Dead to Me. So those
I love Ray Romano.
Great show. It's about basically a couple, the two stars. They have a house they're selling, and then and Matt Rogers stars in it as well. Our friend Matt Rogers, there he is.
Shout out Matt. I think he just sold out the Beacon Theater I saw, or some theater here in New York.
Very
also,
good.
you want to know how observant I am? The font on No Good Deed is the same font that was used on Everybody Loves Raymond.
Oh,
Pretty sure.
there we go.
You know how he got his start, Ray Romano? He did a set on David Letterman back in the day, and Letterman said, "You're funny." See, look at that. Isn't that the same?
No.
Well, no, it's not. You're thinking Home Alone. It's kind of similar. He had a set on Letterman. Letterman said, "I want to do a TV development deal with you." Letterman was the executive producer of Everyone Loves Raymond.
I loved that show.
You never loved it?
No, I loved it.
That was like the golden age of sitcoms. Remember King of Queens?
Oh my God, fuck me.
The Nanny, Ray Romano. What's like another one that was then?
Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Hang on, I never saw that one.
Or are we just saying like Seinfeld and Friends?
Seinfeld, Friends. Yeah, that was a golden age. I loved King of Queens. I love Dougie Heffernan. I'd like to see him get back in it. She's dead, right? The grandmother on Everyone Loves Raymond.
Mm-hmm.
She was in National Lampoon. Remember that?
And the wife had
I can't do that. Everyone got mad when I did the snort.
Yeah,
sound.
people have been complaining about that for
that
like
one
a month
fucking
now.
bitch in the comments. I read them.
Yeah, people
Get
hate
over
that he
it.
does
What does he do?
that.
I did a little snort. People, one person.
No,
out of
I've
the
seen
fucking,
I've seen it many times from different people. I
Well,
will
now
say.
many
I'm gonna do it
times.
10 times. Many times.
Anywho, back to my show. No Good Deed. They're looking to sell their house. We don't know why, and then it gets revealed that there was a trauma happening. Some dramatic thing happened through the family in the home, and it all ensues from there until it's very addictive. It's funny. It's heartwarming. There's lots of lesbianism in it.
That's a lot.
But I loved it. Family things, yeah. So I watched it until I Googled. I was trying to find out one of the characters, like who they were, because something happened. I saw a name on the screen, I didn't see the character yet. So I went ahead and Googled it, and then with that one Google, I ruined the entire show. I found out I found out who the murderer was.
So now we just spoiler alert. There is a murder. I mean, obviously there's a murder. I do that when I watch though.
But I still watch.
I look
the
up
rest.
facts as the show's going on. I'm like, ooh, what's that in the background? Google.
I just do that if I see a hot guy and I want to see his shirtless pictures.
Got it. Well, to each their own.
But I enjoyed it. So if you need a good watch over the holidays, hit that up on Netflix. It's very good.
Oh, and I watched the Lindsay Lohan movie you told me to watch.
Did you like it?
Very good.
Is she good?
I think she should do one of those every single year.
I think she contractually has that set for Chris. She's like she's coming for Lacey Chabert's role.
Yeah, she was great. What did I do this weekend? Oh, I was in the hospital with a stroke scare.
That's right.
That was right. I wasn't going to share it on here. I was going to keep my my medical history private, but I don't really care. Friday night, started feeling a little gross. Had played basketball, ate a really good meal. 8 p.m.
What did you eat? Let's set the tone.
Salmon and veggies, just from like Gourmet Garage. Like
that's triggering.
Why?
I had to verbally assault an Instacart worker yesterday.
And I got Instacart for the first time thanks to you.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
Store again.
On the couch, head starts to feel like it's pounding. I'm like, all right, let me go to, and keep in mind, I can count on one hand the amount of headaches I've had in my life. Like I just never have a headache. So it's 8 p.m. I'm like, Jesus, let me go to bed. Go to bed. I'm in bed by 9.
You didn't take anything?
I took nothing. I took a Tylenol.
One?
Like 2, the little pack. It was like a little pack extra strength Tylenol. Go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Head is pounding. I was like, all right, let me see. This feels really
Frontal lobe?
intense. Rear.
That's where Billy had his.
I wake up, middle of the night. I'm like, holy fuck. I can't see. Like my vision is all fucked up.
Bitch, I can't see.
I turn the lights on. I'm like, all right, I definitely can't see. Go pee. I'm like, this is bad in the morning. I gotta go to the doctor.
Your service was still on?
It was some flipping thing. I didn't pay my electric bill. So I wake up. I can't move my neck without extreme pain. The back of my head, it feels like my brain is bleeding. And I'm like, okay, is my brain actually bleeding? The lights are like pulsing. I've never had a migraine or anything. So I call my mother. My mom's like, oh, Jesus, just go to the hospital. Go to the hospital. So I go in.
What time was this that you
This
woke
was
in?
I woke up. I was up at 7 sitting there like getting my affairs in order. Because I thought it was
the
gonna be
morning
dead.
then?
Yeah, the morning.
Oh, so you made it through the night.
I made it through the night. And then in the morning, I'm sitting there getting ready to go to like the hospital. I'm getting my affairs in order. I'm like, oh God, what am I going to do? I go in, they're like, what's wrong? I tell them, I was like, my brain feels like it's bleeding. I can't see straight, blah, blah, blah. They're like, when did it come on? I was like, 8 p.m. last night and it got worse. They're like, the lady comes over the loudspeaker. She's like, okay, I'm going to call it. I was like, what does call it mean? She's like, well, we want to make sure.
The loudspeaker when you were in the waiting room?
In the hospital, in the intake. They're like.
In the waiting room.
Yeah. Like if you have certain symptoms, I guess they have to like make sure it's not a stroke, whatever. And so I'm like, all right, at least I'll get quick service. So I went in, I get a scan around my head. Like you didn't have a brain bleed. You don't have a stroke. They're like, we think it's this like extreme tension migraine or something. So long and short of it is they gave me IVs of a bunch of stuff. And this is how old I am. I'm doing a podcast on my health. They gave me IVs of a bunch of stuff. And if it happens again, I have to go see a neurologist. So I thought I was going to die this weekend. Unfortunately, I am still here, which means the show will continue for the short term. But that was scary.
What was the dynamic like in the waiting room?
What do you
What
mean?
was the not consensus? What is it when you go around to George consensus?
Yeah. What was the census?
What was
Demographic.
What was the demographic? How many lesbians were there?
It was very exciting.
Overweight women.
It was
overweight men.
It was early enough that there wasn't
Latino thugs.
foos.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad because it was early, but there was some excitement because they brought a guy in.
Anyone wearing a turban?
Who was in handcuffs, which was
Ooh,
and he was in
exciting.
the ankle ones too, and he was needy with
He
those
had-
nurses. He'd go, nurse, I'm coming down. He goes, I use. I was like, bitch.
Who put the cuffs on his ankles?
There was 2 cops there with him.
That was nice. Imagine that was your gig for the night, just watching a crackhead in the VR.
The cop was
That's
thrilled.
what Brenna's job is basically when she works in the
But
ER.
she's a real
Really?
she's a medical lady, isn't she?
Yeah, but
The cop was
But half of
hot.
it is babysitting like shit-faced homeless people. That's like half of what you're
This
doing.
guy was
You're-
banged up. I was
Yeah.
like, I've been messed up before. And this guy was fucked up.
Yeah.
And he was laying there, like you could tell. And then by the time I got my shit and got out of there, he was also leaving. But I walked out. He was going to jail, back of a police car. So it was exciting. But I would say mostly women and gays are the ones who run emergency rooms. It was full of gay. I checked Grindr while I was there.
But how? That's what I mean. How long did you have to wait? You went up, and your immediate hello to them was, "Hi, I think they're like, what's wrong?"
Oh,
with you,
I was
bitch?"
sitting down for no more than 2 minutes before they brought me back, just
Is it
based on my
because you're-
symptoms.
Oh, I was going to say based on your
Gender?
or lack of.
Yeah. No, they brought me back right away, which was great, but I was like, this is not what I wanted to happen. Part of me's like, should I have had, like, it would have been nice to, like, have the validation of a stroke. Do you
What
know
did they
I mean?
ask you? That wouldn't be a stroke. You need to learn. That would be more of a.
I go, I'm smelling
Aneurysm.
toast. I'm smelling toast.
That would be an aneurysm. A stroke is on one side of your face.
Well, that's what I thought, because my dad's dad dropped dead of an aneurysm when he was, like, 40. So I'm like, Jesus, is this fucking history repeating
well,
itself? Did
aneurysm
it
and
skip
stroke
a
are different,
generation?
right? They're different
Aneurysm is when a blood vessel bursts.
in the brain. I know, but it's a stroke is in the musculatory system.
Yeah, stroke is like it could be like a clot, like a blood clot. It could be a whatever. I don't know. I've never felt like this before in my life, but I was oddly at peace.
Did you, when they asked you a question of the pain level, what did you say?
I said 9.
Is that why you're constipated because you were taking all those painkillers over the weekend?
No, they didn't give me anything.
Oh.
They gave me an IV of stuff. Stroke. She did ask me if I smelled anything burning though, which I like chuckled at. Yeah, aneurysm. It was scary. So that's how I spent my day.
But now you feel refreshed. Did your Whoop watch go off? Did that?
The fucking Whoop
It didn't say like, "Hey, bitch, you're about to die."
No, but I did have my Apple Watch on. I'm checking it. I'm like, oh god,
Did it
what's
say?
my
Did you
blood?
try the heart rate? Thinks if you're having a heart attack.
My heart rate was fine. It was lower than normal. Like there was no warning signs at all. What's this? Signs of stroke. Difference between stroke and aneurysm.
Blocked or ruptured
blood vessels.
Have you ever had wait, Vinny? Have you ever had a blocked or ruptured blood vessel in your cock?
I don't think so. Well,
You get
no.
it in your asshole, a ruptured blood vessels. Does that happen a lot? Aneurysm is a weakening or bulging blood vessel. Okay, so these are the differences.
I'm so happy he shit.
Sudden numbness, confusion, severe headache, nausea. Oh yeah, they were asking me if I was confused. I was like, I'm always confused.
Mama. Well, you have 2 different color socks on and it's distracting.
Oh fuck, I do. So I don't know. That was my medical fun. I went out to that didn't stop me from going out to a holiday party. Didn't drink. I was sober. I was like, you know what? If you have a stroke scare in the morning, maybe it's not the best to go out and booze.
I
at
thought I
night.
was gonna go out and drink. I would drink red wine because it's good for your body.
Red wine gives me such a nasty hangover.
We're probably drinking the wrong kind. Maybe it's too sugary,
Maybe. Well, and then I thought I could have been a diabetic shock.
or it could be salt because of the sulfates.
Could be the sulfates. I don't know. Who fucking knows? But anyway, we're winding down to Christmas.
I'm over it already. I'm done. I need the Christmas shit out of my house.
You started Christmas in August.
True that. I do that. I have a home project going on right now that's in the mints. I showed you my camera. We'll get to that in a few minutes. I have a new security
Device.
detail in my home. A new security detail in the home. But I want my house back to normal.
You should take all your stuff down ahead of time.
No, I am taking it down.
So every holiday are 2 weeks ahead?
A little bit, but then I think I may have like people over next weekend. So like go between Christmas and New Year's. So
New
I
Year's
might
at Nana's?
No, not New Year's, but between Christmas and New Year's. I may have friends over for a brunch. So I want to like have it Christmassy then, but after that. it's go time. And then I also need, wait a second. Never mind. I was going to repurpose decorations to my house to put on Poppy's tablescape, but
confusion. There's a lot of moving
But I'm just
parts.
like getting ready to get back to like clean minimalism in the home. It's
I
like a
love
little
that.
cluttered. Right now, Wiggles is bassinet. He hasn't slept in since like the first month I had him. So I have to sell the bassinet. If anyone wants to buy Wiggles bassinet, let me know.
It's $4,000.
No, it's not. I'll give it a good deal. But
Is it for babies or dogs?
it's for babies.
What's the brand?
I don't even know. I got it
So it's
at.
an
I
actual
got it
bassinet.
at.
Imagine how great
Babies
that
R
would be
Us.
if this was what Vinny used to announce that Brenna's pregnant. He goes, "I'll buy it." We go, "What?" Did you see the video of Roan and Frankie announcing their pregnancy?
Yes,
Who's pregnant?
That was awesome.
Frankie's wife is pregnant and Roan's wife is pregnant
Oh,
with
nice.
twins, and they're doing a pop punk concert and
A benefit.
a
They
a
were
practice.
they were rehearsing ahead of time.
They were rehearsing ahead of time in a practice, and Frankie's like, I don't know if I'm more nervous for this song or the fact I'm going to be a dad. And they went nuts. And like 10 minutes later, Roan's like, I don't know if I'm more nervous for this or I'm going to be a dad. It was very sweet.
That's nice.
Maybe you can give them some mothering tips with Pico.
I know.
Maybe.
But so I'm ready to get back to simplistic elegance. I have my shelves. I got my frame of shelves are in the home. I have those. So I've been waiting to put them up. I think this is what's triggering my need for clean. So I did the lime wash on the wall. We're talking about. Did we talk about this in this podcast? And it was too light. It was very sheer. So I went back to Janovic and I got a darker shade and I tried to customize my mix and I made it a little too dark now. So I did a test a quarter of the wall last night.
And then it was mixing paints.
I was. So I created a wall and I put the shelf up to it. I was like, I like the way it pops, but I need something a little more neutral. So now I have to sand that down when I get home. Custom blend.
Why you gotta sand it down? Is
Because-
it paint or does paint have texture?
It's a paint with texture to it. It's
So
like
it has it's like you do popcorn wall?
no, it's like it's like a texture of like a very finely
Shaved
done
hole.
cement, like a nice cement, like
Got
like a concrete.
Something you'd find in the Southwest, maybe a New Mexican concrete. A
Mm,
Mexican concrete.
no, this is more European, but
A Euro C.
that's a little bit more pep. That's a little more sand and texture and grit. This is more of just like
You're a grit queen.
yeah. So I have to get that to the right color. Then I can have Amin come over and hang the shelves because they're like 60 pounds each.
I'll hang them for you.
No, I need my guy to come
Oh.
because I have to go into the studs.
Sure.
So I have to have those hung, and then once that's done, I'm going to be able to decorate as I see fit and start my spring come down. I'm going to start with.
My spring.
I'm just going to switch over this. I'm going to switch over the fragrances. I'm going to start with floral, but with some woodsiness added, and then eventually, once we get to
You'll fade.
the warmer weather,
Sure.
it's going to be full on magnolia in the home.
Oh, sure. Well, I mean, it happens every year. That's if we're still around.
What do you mean? We're going to be dead?
Did you hear the rumor
What?
about the drones in New Jersey? That it's Iran and they're looking for a bomb.
I don't care what you're doing. It's not affecting my life.
Can we
Fly
talk?
all you
Can we
want.
talk about these
What are
fucking
they gonna-
drones in New Jersey, please?
I'm
What
all
are
in
they?
on
Are
it.
they spying on people? What are they doing? Especially why in New Jersey?
Here's
Those
the thing.
disgusting fake guinea gavones.
It's
I hate New Jersey and
obviously
Italian
the
people.
government knows what they are and they're just not telling us.
Well-
you don't not have 1,000 drones. We don't know what they are. They're your drones. Just tell us they're your drones.
It could be that, but it's also very possible that it's the government, but only a small section of the government would know. So certain people might say they don't know, but they're just not privy to the information.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
We all know this drones are the size of SUVs, all these things like that.
Are they
What-
that big? Like how
Some
big
of
are
them are
these
big,
fucking
like the
things?
size of cars.
I thought they're like the size of this table.
No,
No,
the
they're
size of
huge.
cars.
Some
Oh,
of them are
they're
huge.
huge?
And they're loud. My aunt sent me a video from right outside her apartment. She doesn't live too far from me, and it's like it sounds like a helicopter's outside her apartment. You see it like moving back.
Also,
They're the size of the cars.
shoot
yeah.
it down. If you're in New Jersey and it's over your house, just fucking shoot it down. What's the big deal?
Not in this liberal state.
Sorry,
You
I
go to
thought it was
jail.
a safety thing. Pow, done.
Nah.
Now everyone's got the answer. All it takes is one fucking.
But the thing is,
Gindaloon
what
to
is a
shoot it
drone
down.
do besides? Is it just video surveillancing, or is it what is the other capabilities? Does it have gun capabilities to shoot things?
No
or
one
like,
knows because
So-
no one will shoot it down.
I've-
He's the best guy around. No one will fucking shoot it down.
I've seen people speculating because a lot of people who do drones, they say it doesn't make sense usually to fly at night because like with a camera or most things you can't see shit. So they think they're probably using some sort of sensor to detect something that's like on the ground.
But
so a lot of those things
what?
would be like something radioactive. Some people think there's like a crazy weapon
or a
that's, like,
bomb or something.
that
And-
got out from Russia that's like missing
that's
from
in,
Russia.
here, they're
that's
trying to
in
find.
Paramus, New Jersey.
Well, that's probably where they
It's
found
somewhere, they don't
around
know where
there.
it
Maybe
is,
it's maybe it's
yeah.
in the ocean. Maybe it's under the Hudson River, and like
What?
Yeah, or
They're
like a
set-
submarine sort of
that's
thing.
what everyone's saying.
And so why they're doing it at night because they don't want people to see them doing it during the day. But So you fly it at night while all the lights are bright and it's a big fucking thing?
That I'm not sure, but just like in general, flying at night doesn't make sense unless you have like certain types of
vision capabilities.
Things to not even vision, like vision or like sensors, like
also,
or maybe they threaten
flying that low to the ground.
Maybe they threaten to put it there, and that's so they know that's where it's going to be headed, and they're just kind of trying to figure out how to dismantle it.
And they wouldn't tell you because if it's something like that, we'd all panic.
Be dead.
But also, what's the big like? That fucking quack who keeps going on all these news shows like, it's Iran, it's Iran. Do you know how fast
Who, Kurt Minahan?
we would be at war with Iran if they pulled a mothership up to New Jersey?
Well, it could also be a false flag.
We've been chomping at the bit to go to war with Iran for 30 years. They fly a drone over the continental United States. It's over. Like, we're not going to not do anything about that.
So don't you think it's possible maybe our government's pretending it's that, so then it justifies...
What if someone's doing a science project for
yeah.
their school in Iran? Maybe they're just trying to get technology.
I want to be pilot! I know you have one. American pilot one day!
Some people also have thrown out the conspiracy theory that they think it's just part of the programming to get us to think that aliens exist, and they're going to come down as a way.
Well, I heard that they were saying that they're conditioning us to, because they think the new thing that they're going to get us by the balls is like if they're going to make us be fearful of intergalactic war of another planet.
Yeah.
I love this conversation.
It's called Project Bluebeam.
Project Bluebeam.
Wait, I'm so excited.
They want to terrify us so they can control us, just like they did with COVID. They want to be able to control us, keep them in the homes, and like do it and control all this stuff, and with fear. And they're doing because they're saying that there's the threat of intergalactic war.
Project Bluebeam
from another planet so they're going to be able to control us and tell us what to do, keep us in the house, make us all move to one side of the country, do whatever it takes to whatever. So
this is the first step in
whatever they need us to manipulate us the way they need to manipulate us, so whether it's us moving to different places, leaving the country, doing whatever it is, or it'll be a war of the worlds actually. Because just like COVID was, a global thing. So they're trying to instill that fear so they can control us how they see fit.
And not only this thing, but like if you think about it, hasn't all of a sudden they started saying more and more how UFOs are real, and there's all these things, like they're kind of slowly conditioning you to acknowledge that probably is real.
Can I make a call to the out and about listener right now, ladies? If you are locked and loaded, and you see one of these drones, do us a favor. Shoot it down and email it to outandabout@gmail.com.
Email what? The drone?
Email a picture of the drone to outandabout. Okay.
And how are you going to know once you see it? What if it just has cameras on it?
I actually do. What's it called? Project Bluebeam?
That's right.
Yeah.
That does make sense. Oh, we have more drone sightings today. You have to stay inside. Oh, there's a surge of COVID today. Stay inside.
That's so
wash those packages down. Stay 6 feet away.
That's how they get Diddy moved from the shoot with Epstein.
Yeah.
I do think it's either that, something like that, or more likely justifying war with some adversary, some foreign adversary.
Just shoot them. Okay, core claims of Project
Read
Bluebeam.
the top.
How do you know this, Joey? I didn't know this would be like...
I knew this.
I never even heard about this.
Can you talk about it? Can you do it in a transatlantic accent?
False flag alien invasion.
No, but read the top part. Read the top part.
Project Bluebeam is a conspiracy theory that originated in the 1990s, primarily through the work of Canadian journalist Sergei Monast. The theory posits
popcorn
that NASA. Oh, we should popcorn. That NASA, in collaboration with global agencies or governments, popcorn Joey,
is secretly working on a plan to create a new world order by staging a series of events that will manipulate and control the global population. False flag alien invasion, the most well-known aspect of the theory, that's Project Bluebeam would involve creating a false and alien invasion using advanced technology, hence these drones,
which are just
that would
Toyota
involve
Camrys
holographic projections of UFOs or extraterrestrial beings in the sky with the potential intention of uniting the world under a single government in the aftermath of this
event. So they're
event.
saying these are literally just these could be holograms, like Tupac at Coachella. This could be a hologram. So it's fake. So they're projecting the image of it?
No, I don't think
so. There's spottings here, but I think it's going to be like,
spotting.
The signs, or they're all over the country. They're spotting these aliens and things.
I think there's more than just New Jersey now. I've been seeing like New York. They've been seeing them and stuff like that.
I'll tell you what.
COVID didn't unite us.
No.
I think it drove us further apart.
We got to rise up, brothers. We got to rise up. Ladies, take up arms. Fellas, protect your family. Holographic projections, popcorn Vinny.
Okay. Holographic projections.
Diddy can't read.
The theory suggests that NASA and other organizations are developing
protein
advanced
protein gains. Death, lat pull down, bench press.
Are you guys done? The theory suggests that NASA and other organizations are developing advanced holographic technology that could project images of religious figures or alien entities into the sky, convincing people that a divine or extraterrestrial force is intervening in global events. That made me not believe it.
Allah's going to pop out of the sky.
that ruined the whole thing.
Buddha.
Scroll down a little. Holographic projection.
It's the Last Supper, but it's Buddha.
Oh,
God.
I'm in on this.
They project Tammy from the Willow Tree.
Wait.
Presley Pierce. Can we project out of Man Mafia Hall of Fame into the fucking sky?
Another aspect is now you go. He read that. Religious
Mind control.
Mind control.
Did you do that one?
No, do that one. You do.
Mind control. Another part of the theory suggests that mind control technologies could be used to influence the thoughts, emotions, and behaviors of individuals. This could be done through electromagnetic waves or other forms of psychological manipulation, potentially leading to mass hysteria, COVID, or religious fervor. Popcorn Joey on global disasters.
Global disaster
You can popcorn it early, sis.
Some proponents of Project Bluebeam claim that plan involves creating artificial earthquakes or natural disasters through HARRP.
California last week there was a fake
technologies
tsunami.
in order to destabilize regions of the world to create chaos. This chaos would be used as a pretext for establishing one world government. How can you fake a natural disaster? You're gonna make rain?
You have someone. Here's how you do it. You ever have? Remember when you were a kid, you'd be in a pool and you do wave pools with a big like inner tube or something.
So they do that with a tsunami, but they have
in a pool
all the way out in the ocean. There's a machine going like this,
or
What is it?
Yes, no, I like this.
like a wave pool.
We're onto this. We could do machine waves in the ocean, or you have someone fake it on a cell phone. They're in their backyard making a wave pool. They send that into CNN. Look, there's a earthquake happening in Montecito, California. Everyone get out.
There was a local fisherman there.
Yeah, here you go, Tammy Lee from down the street. We'll give you $30,000. Send us a video of you making a wave pool without you.
Okay, let's all put our heads together. How does this directly correlate to Luigi's shooting?
Now we're talking. Allow me to go on to point number 5, if I will.
My tinfoil hat on.
Popcorn.
My tinfoil turban on. Can I put a turban on for this?
Oh, of course. Popcorn religious manipulation. Another aspect of the theory is that the holographic projections would include appearances of religious figures like Jesus, Muhammad. Oh God, I didn't want to say that. Or creating the illusion that these figures are returning to Earth in the form of aliens. Hello. This is seen as a way to manipulate the world's religious populations. You look at what's happening right now in Syria. Where is Assad? The religious population is coming back, uniting them under a single belief system. I can't look at you. Single belief system. It's the fact that you're able to tie it like that is concerning that quickly.
That quickly, yeah.
So I'm all in on Project Bluebeam, and I just think. Can I say something else? Wouldn't it be kind of fun if America got invaded?
No, it would not. That would fucking suck.
I would love it. We need to shake things up.
That.
Yeah. How you want something that unites the people? Send us over a ship of fucking Iranian soldiers. You want to see the left and the right unite. We'll get those righties out.
That would be fun, though.
No, it would not.
You have people coming in, and then you get to like.
If we all
hide in your apartment,
fend for yourselves. I mean, like we would have the guns
martial
and stuff.
law. Is that
but it's like, everyone's that'll unite the country more than anything. I don't care who you voted for. You got more extra ammo.
Here, take this gun. Imagine that someone's coming down the street. Your ultra liberal friend with green hair who's non-binary, doesn't know their gender, is partnered up against a guy from Staten Island with a vote.
But they're
Trump
together behind the shop, right? Killing everyone.
Exactly.
Together.
They're in a foxhole together because they're united against the Chinese government.
That's the America that I'm looking
aliens.
for.
That's what needs to come back. And that's what we stand for here on Out and About.
No, I do stand for that. I need a little violence in my life. I want to beat the shit out of someone.
Fucking do it in that. If you're going to beat the go outside right now.
This is my late mother's. I can't.
On 28th Street, you go outside and you pick a fight with someone.
At the beauty supply store.
Yep.
over the last lace adhesion glue.
Yes. I love that. But imagine that. The people invade and they get to like Appalachia and they hear.
Where's that?
I just think we'd be the most fucked.
No, are you kidding me? I go right uptown.
We'd be in the city. No, being in the cities would be so much worse. All the people out in the fucking sticks are gonna make it out alive. We'll be cooked in like 2 minutes.
No, I think the city has a lot of guns. Well, I mean, it's not like you're going.
There's nowhere to hide here.
Nowhere to hide. Too many
Oh,
people.
hide here? This building is 70
We're the
floors
targets.
high.
We're the targets, though. They're gonna target here. If there's anything, we're getting it first.
But it's also like your home field advantage. Like if we were actually the home field, like I know where to go. If we were actually getting invaded, where would you go? Would you go back to New Jersey? I would go to Franklin, Mass, and take up arms with Phyllis.
I'd go to the West Side Club.
Whoever has the most guns is where I'm going.
Like where? Would you go home and just because you'd have to actually defend your house?
I'd go to the South.
What? How far south?
I go to my sister's South Carolina. They have guns there. My son's a cop. My nephew's a cop.
You have a son?
My nephew's a cop.
Joey Casual
My
has a
dad's
son?
beach house. He also has the boat on the bay, so I can maybe make an escape from that.
Yeah, but then you're going to be
shit gets crazy.
escaping straight into those Iranian ships. Can Iranians swim? Is Iran on the ocean?
No, it's on like a
Are
sea.
they landlocked?
There's a sea. I'm sure. Isn't there the Indian Ocean?
Map of ocean? Map of Eurasia. Yeah, they're not. Oh, they do have a sea. What sea is that?
Yeah.
The Baltic? Zoom in. Is that the Baltic Sea? The Red Sea?
I'll ask Siri. What's the country called?
Iran.
Hey Siri.
God damn.
I want to
What
go.
ocean is in Iran?
It's not ocean. It's a sea.
Iran is bounded by the Persian Gulf in the south. The Persian Gulf is an extension of the Indian Ocean and separates the Arabian
Thank
Peninsula
you.
from Iran.
I was right. It's the Indian Ocean.
And
I'm
the
just gonna
Caspian
s-
Sea.
I'm just gonna say it. I want to go to war with Iran.
No, I'm good.
Can I tell you a funny story about-
Can I
you
get a
should
hell
vote-
yeah?
Can I tell you a story about Iran?
Yeah.
When I was like in middle school, I was in a big
You
family,
were
my whole
adopted.
family, and I wrote a note and I hid in the closet.
To the Ayatollah.
I said in the note, but the note thing was, I put this is right during the Gulf War. I wrote I was in such a huff and I was upset, so I wrote I ran away. I'm not coming home, whatever. But I didn't put a space in between I and ran, so I wrote Iran like the country. And then my brother-in-law, when they were ready, they started cracking up and then like roasting me and like in the room because they knew I was probably hiding somewhere, making fun of me.
You're in the closet just peeking out
because I wrote I ran away instead of I ran away.
Well, they probably thought you were supporting the enemy. What was the Gulf War? Was that Iraq?
Peace in the Middle East.
Kuwait. Didn't we just dominate them?
In the Olympics?
Did you ever think about going to the military? No.
I thought about it because back when I was the 9/11 times, I thought I was going to have to get drafted. Oh,
Yeah, they do that every year. Well, now they're saying they're going to get rid of. Do you remember when you turn 18, you had to fill out a draft
cameos
card?
are blowing up today.
I was excited.
Who?
Sorry. My cameos. If you guys want a cameo from Trish or I, go on cameo.com on the website and you can book us separately. Are you still doing it?
Yeah, if I get one, I'll do one. I haven't checked it in ages. But anyway,
Game Time is focused on togetherness this holiday season. When you bring people together at live events, the experience is that much better, and it's the perfect gift. You know how much I love Game Time. At now, their brand new Game Time Picks feature, they're making it even easier to get to a game.
Gametime Picks filters out the fluff to show you only incredible deals on great seats so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. I was looking at tickets for the Celtics at the Knicks. That's on February 8th, and I saw an amazing Gametime Picks deal for great seats. The seats themselves, they're only, here you go, $142. That's unheard of, and it's all thanks to the Gametime Picks deal. All you do is you pull up your chosen event, turn on GT Picks setting at the top of the screen, or browse the best local Gametime Picks deals near you on the Gametime app homepage. What are you waiting for? I'm going to buy these Celtics tickets now with Gametime Picks.
Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app and create an account. Use code OUTANDABOUT for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code OUTANDABOUT, OUTNABOUT for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it? It's Game Time.
What were you going to talk about, Luigi? We want to talk a little bit about Luigi.
How was Luigi involved in all this, Jordan? Is this to deflect us?
I don't know, but you said the thing about his lawyers. I saw that.
Oh, fun fact. Luigi's lawyer and P. Diddy lawyers are married.
Is that not crazy?
Luigi's lawyers is a woman named Karen, and she's married to the guy, Diddy's lawyer. They got their hands full in the house this year.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Can you look up their names? I want to see what these people look like. I'm always interested to see how couples look next to each other. Oh, Diddy just gave up his bail, by the way. He said, I'm not even going to try for bail. So he's going to be in prison until May 25, at least, when his court date is.
He needs a little break. Do you know what I mean? May, so you could be in prison from now till May and be fine.
It'll be great. Prison would
brave
be
the
most.
winter.
Think about how good prison would be for your mental health. No phone, no drama. All you gotta do
Get
is
to go work out.
unlimited dick.
There is unlimited dick.
You eat 3 squares a day. You don't even have to worry about snacking. You drink a little prison hooch if you want to buzz. You wake up, you work out, you do count, you go back to the
You would
bunk.
get ripped pretty. There she is.
Oh,
she ain't getting
my.
him off.
With
Maybe
a-
she's getting him off, but not. I mean, I don't know. She looks like a
That's
bad
the
bitch.
couple. What's her name?
That's Diddy's lawyer.
Karen Friedman Argafilio.
Agnifilo. And then this is
Mark.
Mark.
What's Mark's last name?
And Mark.
Because I'll tell you, I think I'd rather have Mark representing me. Mark and Figo.
Well, where are
An
the papers?
Italian lawyer? You don't want an Italian lawyer, do you?
No.
I mean, I'd rather have an Italian lawyer than an Irish lawyer. I'll tell you that.
I thought Jewish lawyers are the best flavor.
They are the best.
Yeah.
If you
They're the
can
best at a lot.
If you can afford them.
It's a pretty penny.
Oh, did you see the video I sent the Instagram of the guy telling the story about how he hooked up with him?
Hooked up with who?
Luigi.
No.
Can we pull it up and watch this on the thing? It's in our group chat right now. This queen went online.
I would have put it past him.
And he talked about how Luigi bred him in the stacks at the library. It's very funny.
This?
Now go up. Right there.
Who's Devin?
My cousin.
All right, I posted earlier this week that I fucked Luigi Mangione, the alleged assassin of United Health CEO, and a lot of you didn't believe me, so
That's
I'm going
Cody
to
Lanza.
tell you the full story. So, and spoiler alert, he is a top. So I was a senior at Penn, and he was a sophomore in Fiji, and I went to their Halloween party, and he came up
Fiji?
to me and he was like, "Oh, I love your
Like the
costume.
country?
Like, what is it?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm Caesar, the somnambulist from the cabinet of Dr.
This is the gayest
Caligari.
story in
It's
the world,
okay
that's why I
if you
believe it."
don't understand the reference. It's a pretty deep cut." And I was like, "Who are you, Luigi?" Because he was in a Mario costume.
She's
and he
flirting?
was like, "Yeah, that's actually the joke. My name is Luigi." And I was like, "Oh, that's funny. Are you looking for your peach tonight?" And he played along and reached around and grabbed my little tushy tush. And he said, "Yeah, I need to rescue her from Bowser's castle." And I famously replied, "Bowser? I hardly even know her." And then we immediately started making out, and he bred me in the stacks at the Pell Library.
He bred me in the stacks at the library.
This is not a
That was the
believable
gayest
story.
thing I ever watched. in my
That's why I
life.
believe it. He's like, yeah, we kissed out and then went to the library and he bred me in the stacks. I believe it. What's
But I
this?
thought they
cool-
were at a Halloween party.
Yeah,
They
the library's
left-
open at
they left-
nighttime?
Yeah, library's
Oh,
open
yeah.
24/7. You've never been to the library.
Are libraries open 24/7?
I think
Yeah.
on campuses they're
The
open.
nerds study all night, dude.
What's
What
this
about
guy's
here?
name?
Is a public library open 24 hours?
That I don't know, but college campuses, yes.
Also, can we please get a fucking picture of this guy's dick? I've been scouring the internet. It just doesn't exist. There's like
does.
that blurred out bullshit where he's like, do you believe this guy?
No.
Why?
Because
I believe him. I believe gays.
believe women when they tell their stories.
Okay.
Unless you're telling stories about Jay-Z that didn't happen.
Why do you believe this guy?
I don't believe him.
I do.
Because Luigi wouldn't go with a guy like him.
Yeah, but he was probably cute back in the like. He's obviously like a big old queen now, which is fine. But he was probably decent looking back in the day. Like him in college, probably a little like DL.
I look like I'm in college.
Did you just pout at me?
I know. I'm just getting ready for my new injections.
Yeah. Spoiler alert: he's a top. First thing he says.
Where she goes, she's the top.
I would have put him as a top.
I want a new
He's
blush from Huda Beauty.
A dominant top. You want a what?
I want a new Huda Beauty blush. Will you buy it for me for Christmas? I want the color latte.
Latte.
Yeah, it's
Sure.
like a chic blush. It's like
All
a
right.
little. It's supposed to get. It's for bronzing. I bronzed myself today.
You did.
It's a blush and bronzer mixed together.
It looks like you have a beat on today.
I did. I woke up a little earlier because I was trying to scale the wall and see what's going on there. I had an espresso. You know, I slowly woke Wiggles up with a lullaby.
I know we were talking about we're going to be filming a Christmas show at some point this week, and we talked about like gift.
I need to get my shoes or my crown.
We talked about the gift exchange that we were going to do. I do want to remind you that if you haven't bought anything for me, there's one gift.
Presley Pierce sent us gifts.
I know you got to bring it in. There is one gift that I would love from you, and we mentioned it months ago.
Well, I don't remember.
It was you coming in as Vicky Lake.
I
Unannounced.
I can't do that this.
Yeah, you need time. You got to really
I
set
don't
that
have the
up.
pads. I have to.
Yeah, you got to set that up. You need a tucking panty at some point, I guess. It's getting dead here. Are you going to the holiday party this week?
I don't know about it. Where is it?
It's Thursday night, downtown.
Most likely, no.
Do it. Bring Bay.
No.
Okay.
Are we doing it plus ones?
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Everyone knows Bay.
Thursday.
I
have a busy week.
I know. It's a very busy week coming up.
I won't be able to get away. And I have a dog now.
That's such a good built-in excuse to have. It's a great
Well, it's true.
excuse
Even
to
though I have my new camera, though. Did I tell you about it?
Tell me about this. What is this?
Let's go right now. I can give him a treat. He's not in the house right now. I got it on the internet. It's called. I have to hear.
So it's a nanny cam for the dog.
Furbo. It's a nanny cam for the dog, but it throws treats at him.
Does he eat a full treat?
And it rats you out. It rats him out if something's going on. So, okay. Here we go.
I'll flip it around so the camera can see.
I don't want to give holiday love this season. Here we go. So you can turn it like this.
Oh, it's a legitimate camera for like babies.
And it slides.
Isn't that crazy?
But
That's
then watch
like
this.
8K.
But watch this. Now, if I want to throw a treat.
Do you have one of these for your dog?
And I can talk to him through the thing. But now watch. I'm going to toss a treat and you'll see it fly out.
You also have one in the urinal, which is weird. I didn't know you had to put one there.
No, but I have one for the bedroom coming. Okay, ready? This is a treat. Ready? He's going to throw it out at him. And it throws a treats and he goes and gets them, but he's not there right now. But it has an. I did the nanny part of it, so I got a text this morning that says Piccolo may have went potty on the floor. Piccolo's getting active. And then it says I see a person, and that was just like me on the couch. There's like videos of like me like walking in like looking over like around with my like no clothes on.
How does it know that it's just judges based on how much time he spends on a Weeby pad, whether or not he did it?
No, because they're watching him.
Who is that?
AI. It's like AI watches and like knows what behaviors
God.
are. I had to set up pictures of him and stuff. But I love it. If you need a nanny cam, I haven't left the house yet with him there yet because it's just
too much.
No, it's not too much. I'm going to do it, but I haven't done it yet. But
Speaking
if you
of,
need to leave your dog at home, Furbo is a very good little camera.
you have to pay for it every month?
No,
That's nice. Speaking of AI, I watched 60 Minutes last night
with Diane Sawyer.
with Anderson Cooper and someone. There's this new like app that's like fucking with people. It's I think it's called like Close Off or something, and it takes a photo of someone. It was insane. And you put their photo in and it creates a nude image of that person. And people are doing it in like kids, like in high school, middle school, are getting this done to them. So you take like if I took a picture of Joey's face and put it into this app, it would create a nude. And it's all based on like AI, and like the government is all sounding these warnings that like they're doing all this like revenge porn.
So it
all this
adds a
crazy
penis
shit.
onto me.
I haven't like seen.
Can you trick the camera to make me a female?
Do you want to try it right now?
Yeah. Did you download it?
I don't know what the fucking website is, but it was crazy to think.
Do you think that was the drones that did that?
I don't know. Maybe it could be. What do you have going on this for break, Vinny?
I don't know.
Are you going to go to the party this week?
I think so. Hopefully.
We were supposed to have Whitney Cummings on today, but something came up and she had to cancel. I love Whitney Cummings.
Yeah, she's nice. Over the break, is this our last show before Christmas?
No, there's one more.
One more.
Oh, so
One more or two more?
Have you finished all your holiday shopping?
One
Oh, one more. Yeah, I have. I'm pretty much good.
I haven't done anything yet, but I'm doing all mine at Bloomingdale's because that's where I shop, and that's also have the point system there. So if I spend like all this money, you get free money with your loyalist rewards. So I already have like a couple $100s in there from I haven't used yet. So I'm gonna buy Poppy's gifts there, Lauren's gifts there, and Nicole's gifts there.
Did your mom ever get like a credit card like that has to do with a store, like a Pottery
Store
Barn
credit
card?
card. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, my mom had like the Filing's Basement card, like all that shit.
I had a Kohl's card at one point.
What's
Kohl's
that?
credit card?
I don't understand how that works. So it's a credit
Kohl's
card that's
Cash?
associated with the store.
Yeah.
It's a store credit
Kohl's.
card instead of like a generic credit card that you can use anywhere. It's just like you can only use there.
Oh, I got like 5 Aura frames. If you need a gift, I'm giving those to everyone in my family. Shout out Aura frame.
You bought 5 Aura frames?
Yeah, they're great with the discount code.
How much was it with your discount code?
I was like, it was like $40 off each one.
And you bought 5.
4. It's about time I need to start giving good gifts.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really need anything. Like, I don't really long after anything. So I'm like, all right, let me fucking do this. I still don't know what I'm going to do for New Year's. If I'm going to go somewhere or just go home. I was going to go to my friend Lloyd's house, maybe. But now he's doing some bullshit walking around his neighborhood. And I'm like, I don't want to do that.
What does that mean?
They're doing this, like, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. And I was like, are you going to be around? And they're doing this thing in their neighborhood where they go like house to house, but for each house they go to, it's like a different station in the night. So like one house you go to, you have a cocktail, then you walk next door and you have an appetizer, then you walk next door and you have an entree.
But everyone has to participate. You can't just knock
isn't
on
that
everyone's...
a night? Why don't you just do it at one house? So now everyone has the nightmare of having to participate, and
So
you
the
got to
government
schlep
can't
your
find
kids
you.
around, coats on, coats off, in, out. I was like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I'm sorry, Jamie. I know you're listening right now.
Yeah, I don't want to do any of that.
What do you want to do?
I'm never a New Year's person. I never really do anything. I usually just hang out at home.
Yeah, I guess. I might go to Mexico City. Did I tell you that?
No.
Should I go to Mexico City?
Yeah, why not?
I've never been. But I hear it's a world-class experience.
Yeah, it's fancy there.
I had a friend that lived there for a while, loved it.
Lived there?
Once the pandemic happened, he was like living in South and Central American countries for a while.
I
A
love
lot of
that.
people go there. A lot of artists, a lot of purveyors, a lot of
Is it dangerous? though?
ingenues. I'm sure like any city, there's probably dangerous neighborhoods.
Can you chat GPT if Mexico City is dangerous?
Definitely is.
I also got invited by a bunch of queens to go to Rio. I'm not going to do that.
For New Year's Eve?
Yeah. It's supposed to be next level. You've been to Rio, right?
Mm-mm.
I think I went to Brazil.
No.
Is Mexico City dangerous? Being both vibrant and... Isn't this chat GPT just the best?
It's too much
For
words.
certain things, it's really good.
Safety.
Just say
crime.
yes or no.
Like if I go, like I want to get like a non-lethal stabbing. That would be the ideal.
Well, the dangerous
Injury.
areas are White Polanco, Condesa, Roma, and Coyoacán.
And Coyoacán.
Coyoacán.
Also, I don't know if I want
Can you
to.
pronounce the next three?
Oh God, Talyuk.
It's
is Tapalapa. Is Tapalapa. Oh, that's not bad. And
Tayahuaca.
Gustavo something. I just don't know if I want to go to another city. It's like I want to go to a beach.
I'm sure Mexico City has a beach, doesn't it?
No, it's in the center of the fucking thing.
Oh.
It's in like the mountains. It has like crazy elevation there.
I think it's gonna be very gay centric. Gays love New Year's. That's the problem.
Did you?
Yes. Any excuse to
My
party.
birthday's 2 days after New Year's, so I never really like get involved in New Year's. I worry about my other things.
How old are you gonna be?
46.
All right, so you got 4 more until the big one.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do anything?
For 50th?
No, for this year. Just hang out. Go out to
No.
eat, chill.
I'll be here in the city. I think. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just low key now. I just chill. I've had such a sweet tooth. I don't know if because I'm nursing or what it is, but I've had such a sweet tooth recently.
For what? Because you don't like to bake.
No, it's not baking. I am obsessed.
With bussy.
No, with bark.
Bar. You go
What?
outside. You
I
munch down
am
on an oak.
obsessed.
Munch down on an ook tree.
Salt, chocolate, salted,
Oh,
and
yeah.
nuts.
Yep.
And now I'm adding fruit to the mix. Bark thins, fuck me in the puss. I got a brittle the other day from the grocery store. It has like pistachios, sea salt, craisins. It is so fucking good. I'm gonna make it for Christmas because like I just want salty, crunchy, dark chocolate, crunchy, salty almonds and nuts, and dried fruit. It's like it's all the things you need. I'm just obsessed with it, and I've been just like having it as I've been I'm probably gonna gain tons of weight this winter, but
You're still on the GL1s, right?
GLP-1s, yes, I took it last night.
They're making. How often do you take it?
Once a week.
You inject it or it's pill?
Injection.
They're making a big fucking push to have that be part of like regular old health plans,
Well, it's
which
a
I
good
think is
thing.
great. Why would you not? If you can eliminate a massive public health problem.
Well, that's why, because they want to be able to have the money from the diabetics and the overweight people and the.
I've been so bad with my sugars lately. I literally thought I was in a diabetic shock when I was having my stroke. I was
Well,
like,
did you
this
have
is-
M&Ms that night? How many?
I had a pack.
What size pack? The trick or treat packs? Or-
Regular pack, regular size. And last night I had M&Ms and a Kit Kat. And I had 2 huge slices of pizza and garlic knots at like 9 p.m. I was like, you need to figure it out. But I was just so happy to be alive. I was celebrating.
That's good shit.
I'm up brittle right now.
You hungry, girl?
I'm thinking about it.
I hope that everyone has a wonderful rest of the week. It's crunch time, so
What are you doing this weekend?
nothing. I'm not doing a single thing this weekend.
I'm decorating.
Go on.
I'm de-decorating, decluttering,
Demonetizing.
and
Deposing.
No, I'm gonna try to clean up this weekend. I want to finish my wall decor, get my shelves hung. I'm working on an entryway. I'm redoing the entryway.
You just are a little hairy homemaker, aren't you?
Yeah.
Always have been. Well, this is a crunch time. Do I go back to Massachusetts Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
Why?
Because Sunday, what's the point of doing it Sunday? Just the weekend's over.
Yeah, true. Facts.
You're not gonna you can't have half a weekend here. What, are you gonna go out on Saturday and then you'll be hungover on Sunday, not want to go? You just ride your bike there?
No, I'm getting a car.
Okay.
Maybe I'll try kite.
I rented a car this week.
Lovely. Well, the year is winding down, everyone. Take some time to reflect, treat yourself, relax, enjoy your time with family. We don't know how much time we have left. The drones are coming. Any final thoughts?
No, I'm all good.
Bye, everyone.